And if it wasn't for this long intro cutscene, I'd be more willing to experiment with different strategies. I should do that on emulator today. Probably when I'm done streaming. I'll like mess around on emulator and try to find things. Try to optimize this beginning part. Because I know you can get 1059 on the in-game time at the intro. But I'm thinking maybe if you alert the guards by the truck, that Trev will start shooting at them sooner. Maybe? But I don't know if you can shoot at them as early as, you know, as soon as you gain control.
No, I mean action. We are soldiers, not guards. We crave action. We live for action.
We are men of action. There's no action here. Hey, Hank. Yeah, I agree. Cutscenes should be skippable in games. Especially in RPGs where you have to like mash through the text. Like, just, you know. But a lot of my favorite games have unskippable cutscenes in them, which is unfortunate. Because then when something like that happens, now I have to wait for another minute and a half to get another attempt. Or I guess 2 minutes if you want to count the loading screen and the, you know, like it's, well, the loading screen's not that long, but I'd say this is about 2 minutes. It's just, it's rough. Speedrunning this level is not that great because of that. The first maybe 5 minutes of this level is just kind of boring. But yeah, I like this game as a speed run. So, you know, the in-game time is really nice.
I'll take the guard on the left.
Like having that timer on the screen is that's really convenient for being able to judge your pace. That's one really nice feature this game has for the time trials. I do wish though that you could skip the cutscenes. It would make this game a lot better. I know for sure a lot more people would speedrun this game if it wasn't for that. Because there have been countless, well, not countless, there's probably been a handful of people that have come to my chat and said, yeah, I'd speedrun this game, but it's got cutscenes in it, and I don't want to deal with that. And, you know, I can't ever blame them for saying that. Like, yeah, I get it, I understand. It's, you know, it's unfortunate. But I guess this is a good lesson that developers should have skippable cutscenes.
Tower clear.
See if you can find any extra firepower in there. Target down. We've got company.
And I've heard things like, you know, you don't want players to accidentally, you know, skip the cutscenes. Oh, that was really good. Hold up. This might actually be pretty insane here. Like, you don't want players to accidentally skip the cutscenes, but, you know, you could do what they do in, like, Halo. Halo makes it where you have to press 2 different buttons to skip cutscenes.
Words to live by.
Hey Vince, what's up? Yeah, this is, I wouldn't say it's like a remake. I mean, I guess it is. It's GoldenEye. But it's really nothing like the N64 game. There are some references here and there, like in Facility, you know, whenever you're in the vents, you can like look down and see the guy in the bathroom stall. Which I know that was in the movie, but like when you shoot his hat, you know, the hat pops off like you can do in the N64 game. During one of the cutscenes, there's a guy that makes a sound effect when he gets punched, and it sounds like the guards from the N64 game, you know, where he goes, ooh. It sounds just like it. They're all kind of little references here and there, but it really is a totally different game. I'd say it's more of a reimagining rather than a, even though all the advertisements and stuff said it was a remake or like a remaster, I'd really call it more of a reimagining. But yeah, it's for having skippable cutscenes, they should just make it where it's like 2 buttons to skip it. So that way, you know, players who are just like pressing buttons, you know, don't accidentally skip the cutscenes. You know. Like in Halo, like I mentioned, you have to press A and then Y or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is. But it's like you gotta press 2 buttons to do it. So that would at least prevent some people from accidentally skipping them. Unless you just go like during the cutscenes, which, okay, at that point I don't really know what to tell you. Like, but yeah, skippable cutscenes would be nice. Personally, the cutscenes don't bother me actually. Like, obviously, I still speedrun the game even though it's got cutscenes. I've seen these cutscenes like a million times. It really doesn't bother me, but I know for sure it does bother other people, and I will say that speedrunning this game without the cutscenes would be better than speedrunning it with the cutscenes. Yeah. So the developers should make it where you can skip the cutscenes in games. I would highly recommend that. I don't mind it if they're like little, you know, just little things here and there. You know, maybe at the beginning of the level the camera like pans around and then you gain control. Like, I don't mind if it's like 5 seconds, but you know, that doesn't bother me. Cutscenes should be skippable. And yeah, auto scrollers are also really bad. I'm not a fan of gameplay like that. The Forbidden Depths level is the one you're talking about. That level is easily the worst level in that game. Another level in Nightfire is oh, come on, are you serious? Island Infiltration. It's the jungle level where you're driving that car. Well, once you're done driving the car, you know, you get in the plane, and then it's an auto-scroller for the next 5 minutes. I think it's there just to extend the length of the game, because you can beat Nightfire in an afternoon, even casually. And no doubt they knew that and said, hey, we gotta extend this or something. Or maybe they didn't directly say that, but, you know, there's definitely padding in games like this. This game's pretty good about it, I think. There's really not a whole lot of padding except for the cutscenes. But as far as the gameplay goes, it's really solid. I don't have any complaints about the gameplay. You know, there's a balance of, you know, action and stealth. There's a driving level, you know, you get to drive a tank. There's only one driving level though, which is kind of weird. Most of the Bond games that have driving levels usually have like 2 or 3. You know, they have a decent ratio, but this game is just the one. Unless you count the beginning of Damned. Because, I mean, I guess you are in a truck. But I wouldn't count that as a driving stage. But anyway, I think this game has a pretty good gameplay like ratio, if that makes any sense. Like, the gameplay is good, it's just the cutscenes that kind of kill the pace of it sometimes. They're a nice break, you know, the short ones are. The one before Airfield is only like 20 seconds, which is kind of nice. Oh wow, I actually survived. I shouldn't have said that because I'm going to get killed right here, aren't I? Don't die. No! Oh my god, dude.
James, have you reached the rendezvous yet?
Hold on, I gotta focus here. This is not a good time, but...
Damn! You're a
I'm actually going to be completing a run here, which is kind of nice. Well, I shouldn't say that because it's still not done yet. There's still one thing that could mess me up. Two things that could mess me up. Okay, we should be good here.
Let's move it, 007. I think we've outstayed our welcome.
Okay. Dude, Liam.
Get your hands in the air!
Park guests that aren't on. Oh yeah, the roller coaster tycoon thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they won't go on the rides. You know, I don't get it.
Maybe you insist.
Maybe they can just look at the ride and tell it's not going to be fun. I don't know. Now check this out. Here's something really revolutionary that this game does right here. Watch this. When he pulls this, it skipped it. 9:05. There we go. That is a new untied world record. So it's still not good, but hey, you know, it's something.